last few seconds of his life?
You really want to know? You're serious? Well, you know, it was a great moment in time when Vince called me into his office, and you know, it was around episode 403. I had done Box Cutter 401, and I knew my actions in that were so reprehensible the audience wouldn't want to see me for a while, and certainly that was true. And in 403, Vince came. I finished a day of work, and he was in his office, and they invited me to come to his office, which is never a good thing. You know, it can't be good. So I was prepared, because a man prepares. I went to his office, and we talked for a little while. He commended me on the excellence of 401, and he said, you know, he got up and said, let me close the door. And I stood up and I said, Vince, no, don't close the door. And he sat back down, and we chatted for a little while longer, and I'm on the couch, and the door is right there, and his desk is in front of me, and he says, okay, and he gets up, and before he could even get up, I said, Vince, no, you don't close the door. So he sat back down again, and now he's getting really uncomfortable. So I said, so did you watch my movie? Because I want to direct an episode. He said, no, I haven't watched it. I said, well, you bet you should watch my movie, because I'd like to direct an episode. And then he got up again, and I got up a third time, and I said, I told you, and I'm not going to tell you again, don't close the door. Now, Vince is a big guy, but he was totally cowed and totally frightened, and I busted out laughing, and I said, okay, go close the door, man, go ahead. And we talked about my demise, and we talked about what might happen. And so, what was going through my head? He said, what might Gus be doing if there was, in fact, an explosion, or if he died in some kind of horrific way? What do you think about that? I said, well, he wouldn't walk into a hail of bullets, because that's already happened. He wouldn't be poisoned, because his spidey sense would kick in. And then he said, what if there were maybe an explosion? And I said, what would he be doing? I said, well, Gus, you know, Vince, look what I created from your writing. When I stand up, I button my jacket. When I sit down, I unbutton it. I straighten my tie, and he stopped. I said, just use what you see of me. And we agreed to that moment. So in that moment, what I was thinking when it happened was, I hope they get it this time, I hope they get it this time, I hope they... It's 26 shots! That's what I was thinking. God damn, I've done it 26 times! I hope they get it this time. I hope they get it this time.